I watched some of the videos online of him talking about how he felt like he was something like Jesus Christ, and that.
Oh, so you've seen that?
Yeah, I saw that video.
Okay, what was your impression of that? Was that something tasteless that was put on the internet? Just to, do you feel like it deserved to be there?
I don't know. That's the weird part, because it was like it kind of didn't make sense of why he did it, and it kind of didn't put things together for me. But it did give some insight into his attitude and a little bit of his motive, but it still doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay. Well, in addressing security issues, what would you do if you got a mass text message from something like Twitter.com or something like that saying that there was a gun on campus, on this campus rhetorically, and that you should probably stay indoors? How would you react to that?
Well, that would be kind of weird because, like, I don't know.
So just throw it out.
It's difficult to say, because if I was already out and about, I probably might not hear my phone, and then like what use is it gonna do? And like if it doesn't have exactly where the gunman is, it's not really gonna do much help. I mean, yeah, I could barricade my door. But.
Okay. Are there some other preventative measures that maybe you feel the media or maybe even the local security forces would be responsible to take in order to ensure the safety of the student body?
I've been kind of thinking about it, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to go on that, because I don't want metal detectors in the dorms, because that would just be stupid and take up way too much of my time. But then there should be something like they should check packages, not like open them up and look at them, but send them through something to make sure that they don't have weapons or ammunition in them.
Or God forbid, beer.
No, who cares about beer? Just like the guns and ammunition, that kind of stuff.
All right. Okay. So, as far as news media is concerned, do you feel like they did a good job covering it? Do you feel like they approached it from a sensitive, appropriate angle, or do you feel like maybe it was a little too much and that people, this is not an appropriate thing?
Well, I think it's a little too much, because it's getting so much coverage that it's pretty much that's all it's taking over now. Is that's all you see, so you feel it more and more and more. It's just I think it's kind of like a little too much, but then again, if you don't do enough, it's kind of like just saying that it wasn't any kind of incident. But it's a difficult thing to say that it was too much or that it was too little. But on the sensitive side, I think they've done a pretty good job of being sensitive with it, not being too conservative or too the other way, to say that the victims were to anger the victims' families or whatnot.
What about certain cliches in the media? Like if you read the Collegian or if you read someone else, do you feel like they should strive for originality when covering issues of this magnitude, or do you feel like maybe the way they approach it has a lot of makes every tragic incident sound like it's all tragic and terrible and unspeakable in a generic way?
Well, it's kind of difficult, because I only really read like one type of I only read the AOL news, because that's what I see when I go to see my email, and it's kind of difficult to say if I wanted originality in every different type of newspaper, because I haven't really read different types. But like if you had the same thing for everything, it would just be too bland and just I don't know, just not a good coverage. I think you'd want multiple ways of looking at it and talking about it, so that you can come up with the best solution to prevent it for the next time.
Okay. All right. Last question. Just very simple. Do you feel like the overall media coverage from here to everywhere across the nation, across the world, did a good job covering the event?
As best as they could, because they weren't allowed near any of it for a while, and then they finally were slowly given information, and right when they got it, they gave it out. And when NBC received the tapes, they gave them right to the authorities, and the authorities let everyone know about them. It wasn't kept secret or anything like that.
Excellent. Thank you. Good luck on your math.